What's changed for me since the training is a couple of things. Number one, I've been able to focus my energies, and commercial lending is a fairly broad spectrum, and what I've been able to do is to find my niche, and that's utilizing things that I've done in the past very well. So I deal very well with private equity brokers and private equity capital firms, so I do a lot more of capital introduction than I ever thought I would have, and it's been a dream come true to work with so many private equity firms and be there at the ground level when companies are taking it from early stage investing to Series A funding, and to be involved in that is something I honestly never dreamed I would have been. So that's number one. And the second thing that I didn't think I would ever get into was the amount of commercial real estate lending. I thought I was going to focus more on small business lending, but the branding and the website and the amount of money that we've put into the marketing of the package has drawn large commercial real estate brokers to us, as well as accountants. And again, not something that we had fallen into on purpose. It was something by virtue of the branding that we had, because you needed to have, which we understand now, we've attracted these higher level clientele by the virtue of our branding. Just seeing both Chris and John, you know, when you first go to the CCTG training, you're a little nervous. You're not sure if you're digesting. So this is almost a reaffirmation of what you've learned. So it's been great to go do a lot of the sessions to make sure that you've remembered the salient points, but also to hear from the lenders again in a different perspective when you've had a little bit of experience under your feet has probably been the most rewarding. Because in the beginning, you're just a newbie, and now you can come with some perspective with great questions as well to then further your business. This is probably the only place that we can actually have a collaboration, hopefully an advocacy group. I know Chris has been talking about that. I think it's sorely needed in this industry to have a group that is focusing on commercial lending brokers as a whole, not just equipment leasing. So we're excited that this is the first one, and we can say that we're here, and we're looking forward and hoping that they continue this forward. I came for a couple of reasons. One, I wanted to collaborate because it's easy to be in this business and talk to yourself. And so when you're bouncing your ideas off the wall, it's better to have a forum in which you can talk about the challenges that you have. I'm very interested more so about some of this breakout or the sessions that they've had. The Art of Negotiation with Jeff Cochran was amazing today.
And I hear you won $6. So
I won 6. I won 10 in the beginning.
And then tell me about that whole.
Jeff had asked me. The keynote speaker was great today, and I understand tomorrow's keynote is on fraud. And so while they're heavy topics, what Chris and team has been able to do with that is give it to us in bite-sized pieces that we can actually understand, but you can relate to it. And so that was good with Jeff, because closing deals is what we have to do, and he really brought it down to points that we can understand.